Hi.
Are you doing a video?
I was, yeah. Do you want to be in it?
Yeah.
You can come say
I
hi.
already had a video.
Well, you can look at the camera, see? You're in there. Oh, you got a good hairdo for the camera. I'm trying to make sure that this is straight. You know how a level works?
Yeah. To keep things straight when it's not straight.
Yeah, does that bubble look like it's in the middle of the...
Yeah, it's in the middle.
I'll hold it here. Alright, so I got a delivery today. I got a bunch of trees and blueberry bushes that I ordered a while back. I was hoping for them. They were expected mid-October. I'm getting them now. It's the 3rd of November. I'm going to plant these as soon as possible right now, and I'm really excited, so let's go. Alright, so I was just double checking my order, making sure I got everything that I ordered. And what I ordered was a bush, it's called Carmina Jewel, the bush cherry tree. I ordered 2 of the Red Haven peach semi-dwarfed trees. And then I got 10 blueberry plants. 5 of them are called Blue Crop, and the other 5 are called Elliot. So everything was there and packaged really nicely. I've never ordered from Stark Bros actually, but the peach trees came wrapped in an envelope, I mean in like a plastic baggie, and there was very moist in there, so hold on to moisture. Looks pretty good, bare root. I'm gonna plant these right now, and I already dug some holes, spaced them about 10 feet apart. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna plant 2 of these peach trees next to each other, 10 feet apart, and then 10 feet from them I'm going to plant the dwarf cherry tree. And then I actually have another cherry tree that's all by itself on the far end of this property. My plan is to dig that up and replant it next to this bush, well not this, but the bush cherry tree that I got, so they could help cross-pollinate, because I'm pretty sure that one needs a pollinator to get fruit. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Create a little mini orchard for our tiny farm. Oh man. It's actually a ton of rocks in here, so luckily I'm digging them all out because I don't want these roots growing in a bunch of rocks. And something I didn't do last time I planted fruit trees was make sure that they were straight, standing up straight and not crooked, so that's something I'm going to do this time with a level. Yep. Does that bubble look like it's in the middle of the...
Yeah, it's in the middle.
I'm gonna hold it here. See, but it's not. Come on, be straight. Be straight with me. Ooh, that looks pretty straight. Sweet!
Sweet! Just...
So I'm putting a pretty generous amount of mulch around the edges, and I'm doing that because I want to keep this, make sure that this grows a few roots, because I mentioned I was hoping for these plants mid-October. Now we're into the first week of November, but this may have timed out okay, because I was looking at the forecast and we're not going to get a frost for another like 8 or 9 days, a freeze I mean. So we're going to have at least a solid week of temperatures not going into freezing, so it might have a chance to grow some roots a little bit before we get in there. But this mulch will help keep those roots nice and a bit warmer. But these peach trees are very hardy. Yeah, I just want them to develop roots and not die, because this was an expensive order. But this is the first time I ordered from Stark Bros. Everything was packaged really nice, and I'll show you the blueberries. They look beautiful. So one thing I learned about mulch with these trees, you don't want it right up into you don't want the mulch rubbing up against the bark of the tree. So you want to leave a few inches, because that could create bad stuff from growing on the bark, and you don't want that. So keep the bark from like molding or any kind of funky stuff going on there. So I'm gonna do this to the rest of the trees, and I'm fighting time, so I'm gonna work fast. So this cherry bush, Carmine Jewel bush cherry tree came as an easy start. So it's already in soil, already started. It's kind of cool. I'm losing a little soil, so I'm just gonna put it in here. Cool. Just putting back the existing soil that was beneath. And then I'm gonna top dress it with some really nice dark looking compost. There's a lot of worm activity in here, which is good. Got good soil in here. Make sure this is level. I'm losing daylight fast, but just wanted to show what these blueberries all look like this, like in perfect condition. So they do a really good job shipping these things. Stark Bros, good job. Not gonna have time, I think, to plant these blueberries, so I'm gonna put these in my little greenhouse for tonight and work on that tomorrow. But I got these first 3 trees that I ordered all planted and mulched and straight and level, and they look really nice. So let me pick up the camera. Let me show you. We have the bush cherry right here, and then the 2 Red Haven peach is the variety. So I have them one there. So I have another line of fruit trees starting. It's hard to see because it's so dark now. I have 3 apple trees, a Macintosh, a Honeycrisp, and a Jonathan, and then I have another plum tree on the end. So I've got 5 fruit trees there, and I will have 4 fruit trees here once I move the cherry that's all the way down there over here. I actually have room to put another tree down at the end if I want to, but my goal is to take this area, this hill here, and transform it into a really pretty landscape, because this is like the front of my farm, and this is one area that's still grass. So what I'm going to end up doing is probably use these Stark Bros boxes that came in, put them down in between these trees, and put a very thick layer of mulch all the way down here to line this line of fruit trees, so I won't have to mow this grass anymore. And eventually we'll have some fruit that I'll be able to offer at the market in a couple of years when this starts to mature. So eventually we'll have some apples and plums and peaches and cherries. So I want to have a little bit of everything and make the farm look a little bit prettier. So one step closer to doing that. So I originally had a different plan for the blueberries, but I think what I'm about to do now is going to turn out a lot better. So over here is my 400 square foot garden area that I did a bunch of videos on this year. And on the far end over there of this 400 square foot area, I have 5 raspberry bushes that I planted for the first time last year. And I thought, you know what? This is right in front of our house. Why not line the other side of our 400 square foot garden with some blueberry bushes? So that'll be really neat to have raspberries over there, blueberries here, and it'd be right out front of our house, so easy access for us to get to these fruits and keep an eye on them. So I'm gonna plant, I spaced them about 3 feet apart. Probably could have done 4 feet apart, but I'm gonna put 6 plants here about 3 feet apart, and then I'm gonna plant. What'd you say? And then I'm gonna have 4 more plants that I'm gonna put on the other side of on the farm too. But I think it'll work out well for our 400 square foot garden system to have some perennial fruit plants on each side of it to kind of be like a hedgerow. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I have 2 different kinds of blueberry bushes. One of them are called Elliott blueberries, and the other ones are called Blue Crop. So what I did is, these actually are self-pollinating varieties, I believe, but I'm going to plant both of them together so that they help create bigger crop with cross-pollination. So I have 4 of the Blue Crop blueberries in here, and the 2 in the middle are going to be the Elliott ones. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to plant them. I'm going to add some, blueberries like acidic soil, so I'm going to add some peat moss in there, and then mulch them pretty good with mulch, wood chips that are basically pine, and there's a lot of pine needles in it, so very acidic. So I think it's going to be good for the environment for the blueberries, and I'm excited to have this as part of our hedgerows of our 400 square foot garden. So, and I've got more plans for the 400 square foot garden coming up next year. Good job. Very good. Hey, good job. Right there. Drop it in. Oh. It's all right. Good job. Nice. Nice job. Very nice. Right here. All right. Good. Beautiful. Good job. Dad, put it right down. All right. There you go. You got it? You got shovel? Go ahead. Put some peat moss in there. Good job.
Come on.
Can you get some more? You can do it. You must have some big muscles, dude. You got big muscles? All right, go. Go ahead, get it in the hole. All right.